I'll introduce myself also because I think जब कोई अपने आप के बारे में बताता है लेकिन say it best. My name is Alizeh and I'm also a seeker, just like all of you, knowledge seeker, experience seeker, self-development enthusiast like all of you. I've done my bachelor's in psychology and religion, exploring the different religions around the world. My interest was especially in Eastern religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. There's quite an intersection there, I found. And then after my bachelor's, I did an advanced diploma in humanistic counseling. So I work as a counselor. I have a private practice. I see teenagers, I see adults, different kinds of issues. I also co-founded 2 different NGOs. So one of the NGOs is called Care for Health, and what we do is we rehabilitate people with severe mental illnesses like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety. We provide them rehabilitation in hospitals around Karachi because Karachi mein mostly we have psychiatry, we have medicines, but we don't have anything beyond that. So Jinnah Hospital, Civil Hospital, Aga Khan Psychiatry Ward, and a couple of other clinics, we provide rehabilitation on site. And then people who've been recovered, we aim to provide them employment. So for employment, we partner with different companies, banks, small businesses, and those companies agree to hire our recovered patients for employment. So if any of you would like to partner with us, please get in touch. I'll pass out my contact details afterwards. The other NGO is called Taskeen, and that's for Taskeen. It comes from the word sukoon. So Taskeen is basically for prevention of mental illness. That's our aim. We create awareness to prevent mental illness and to promote good mental health. A couple of you attended our talk at the WOW Festival a couple of weeks ago, today's talk will also be quite similar to our regular talks from the scheme, so you'll get the gist of what we do there. Beyond that, I do yoga and meditation. At the moment, I'm not teaching anywhere. I actually just quit my teaching jobs. I just want to focus on my own practice now. But I also do dance meditation, which is, I think, where Janani Saab found me. And we'll talk more about that also. As the dance meditation, yes. First time you've heard this. So dance meditation is similar to what the Sufis do. You know how they whirl and they lose themselves in the whirling. But this is different in that your movement is not one movement that you're focused on. It's free form. You can move however you want to. But the focus of your meditation is your movement. So normally when we meditate, we focus on our breath. The idea is that when you start focusing on your breath, you get out of your thinking mind. You separate from this reality a little bit. You give yourself a break. So in dance meditation, you're focusing on your movement. And that's how you come out of the thinking mind. Similarly, when you do candle gazing, you're just staring at the flame, and that's how you come out of the thinking mind. So it's just a different form of meditation. Has anybody else ever heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have done Tai Chi, which is also a dancing meditation.
It's also a movement meditation.
Yoga, you can say.
Yeah.
And generally I like dancing and I have enjoyed it. It had a lot of impact on me.
Where did you do Tai Chi?
Tai Chi I did with Alizeh, well-known name. Only person probably in Karachi.
Yeah.
So we used to organize different events.
Okay.
Asif is also a regular member at Linkers.
Okay.
But unfortunately, he's not turned up yet.
He has been doing this whirling meditation with us.
I've been to him.
Yes.
Okay, he's been doing whirling meditation with you. Okay.
Along with Dr. Zedra.
Okay.
The 2 of them. So they teach us.
Okay, great. So the 2 of you have had experience with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Asif?
He does simple meditations as well. So Qigong I did with him, and Tai Chi also I attend with him.
Okay. So you all have come here today. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
I was attracted to this word.
Okay.
Something new.
Somewhere else.
Something.
Blessings.
You're a counselor in mental illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested in that.
Okay, fine.
I'm a psychologist too. I'm a past psychologist too,
Okay.
from Bombay University.
As the subject was emotions,
Mm-hmm.
so we want to learn more about emotions, how
Controlling.
deals with and how control.
Mm-hmm. So the topic is about emotions. What are emotions? Energy, emotion.
Feelings,
Feelings.
instinctive feelings, and intuitive feelings.
Instinctive and intuitive feelings. What are feelings?
A certain way of acting. Instinctive is just like joy or anger. When we express that, it's emotion.
So joy and anger are emotions.
There's
Yeah.
27 emotions.
27 emotions. Okay.
I don't remember, don't ask me.
Ji.
That's maybe we may call it the effect of the outer circumstances. I think. That's called feeling.
The effect of the
Outer circumstances.
outer circumstances. Okay. Yes. Yes. So joy and anger are examples.
Derived from your environment, your moods, your feeling, your experience.
Yeah. So it is an effect of outer
Yeah,
circumstances.
feelings and happiness and everything,
Yes.
sadness and everything.
Yeah, yeah, and it creates feelings, and joy and anger are examples of them.
Yeah.
Modes of humans जो इफेक्ट करते हैं आपके इंटरनल के लिहाज से एंड आउटर सर्कमस्टेंस इंटरनल एंड आउटर सर्कमस्टेंसेस के लिहाज से चेंज होते रहते हैं ये मोड्स हैं
Okay. So moods, internal or outer circumstances से change होते जाते हैं,
Yeah.
right?
So in my opinion, whatever is the outcome of anything happens to you is a feeling. That is a feeling, and you have to observe it and you have to address it. That is the
Okay, so it's something that you have to observe and address.
address.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
How do we experience emotions? How do we know? Okay, oh, okay, that's an emotion. I'm having an emotion. How do we know?
In happiness or sadness.
But how do you experience happiness and sadness?
It's a kind of a reaction.
It's a reaction. Okay. Where is the reaction?
In yourself,
In yourself? What part of yourself?
your thinking,
Mind.
your mind, your thinking, your what should I say? I can't explain very well, but whatever you feel inside, the opposite person brings along brings the reaction in you.
Okay. So in your thoughts and your feelings, you said, in yourself,
It's very
Yeah.
personal.
in your mind.
Yes.
Okay. Anywhere else? Do we experience it anywhere else?
Voice or and expression from the heart.
A voice or expression from the heart.
Coming from the
Okay.
heart.
So we
Not
have
from
mind, we have heart,
energy
body, energy.
Yes, if we feel positive emotions we have more energy. If we have negative emotion we get lower the energy.
Okay, so emotion affects your energy.
Yes.
Okay, fine. But where do we experience emotion? You said body. Where in our body?
Any part of the body.
So we'll go one at a time, okay? So whole body. Okay.
When they're in anger,
Yeah.
our muscles, and when we are happy,
Okay. So the whole body.
मैं tell you something.
Ashwin.
इमोशन से ताल्लुक जो है वो इंसानी सोच से है। इंसानी सोच, थॉट्स, उसकी जो थिंकिंग है वो एक्चुअली आपको कोई भी चीज़ जनरेट करती है जिसका असर आपकी फिजिकल बॉडी पर होता है। किसी एक पार्ट पे नहीं, ये पूरी बॉडी पे भी हो सकता है, किसी खास पार्ट पे भी हो सकता है, ये डिपेंड करता है उस एक्सपीरियंस को, उस आपकी थिंकिंग पैटर्न से आपकी फिजिकल बॉडी पर जो असर हो रहा है उस एक्सपीरियंस को आप इमोशन कहते हैं।
So how your thoughts affect your body? Okay.
sir, I want.
What kind of thoughts are emotions that could be positive and negative, and our body is the expression of that unseen energy called emotion. So it speaks whether we are angry, happy, grieved or whatever.
I think It's basically feelings that we derive from environment and from moods.
What I was thinking, maybe you and what I'm basically engineer side, so what I see that brain is basically when brain has something lacking, like some neurotransmitters, so they convey the message to that part of the body that you have lacking of these chemicals, and then you have feeling in this part, pain or whatever. So the same is like a two-way process. The brain, if lacking something, like if you have a lack of serotonin neurotransmitter, which is basically in your intestine, so your brain will immediately alarm you that it is depressed and you need more serotonin. So it's like a closed loop. You cannot separate body or brain. The emotions is basically what is to save us. If we are lacking something, we need to recover it.
So many interesting points have come up. I think we'll come back to your point that emotions are giving you a message. We'll come back to your point also. But I want to give everyone an opportunity to speak. Yeah.
Emotions, all the emotions emit from our heart chakra, controlled by native mind, and it is controlled by EQ, emotional intelligence.
Okay,
So one thing I want to say. इमोशंस का ताल्लुक हमारी फिजिकल बॉडी से, हमारे फिजिकल रिक्वायरमेंट से, जबकि विजडम का ताल्लुक हमारी रूह से.
So,
Can I say
one moment, please. So we've got a couple of different suggestions. We've gotten that emotions come from the body, emotions come from the heart, emotions come from the mind, right? And we've gotten that thoughts are linked to emotions. Both of you said that. Thoughts are connected to emotions. Emotions are a sign, they tell us something. And also they are affected by our circumstances and our internal and our external world. So let's stop for a moment and let's try to see if we're currently experiencing any emotions right now. So everyone just put your feet on the ground. Sit back in your chairs. Keep your hands relaxed on your lap or wherever is comfortable for you. Learn what their emotional state was.
Yes. Peace.
Okay, so you learned that you're in peace?
Yes.
How did you learn that?
Because I was concentrating on my motion of the stomach and
Sorry, if we can all listen to the person who's speaking, if one person can speak in the room at a time.
yes, when I was concentrating on the portion between the chest and the stomach, I was in atmosphere. I was feeling I'm in atmosphere and there is no one there, and I'm in a very peaceful state.
Okay. How did you know that's peaceful? What were the sensations?
Because I was disconnected from the outer world and I was connected within myself.
Okay.
So that it's I was feeling that I'm in peace because I am disconnected from. So what I learned that when I disconnected from the outer world, so I'm in peace.
Okay. So you disconnected from the outer world
Yes.
by taking your awareness inside,
Yes.
and your mind told you that that state is called peace.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I share?
No judgment. It's his own interpretation of his state. Yes.
When I was following your instructions, when I came in the silent mode, when, the noises releases, and afterwards, after like 2-3 minutes, I realized that there is a pain in my left shoulder. So I was focusing on that side, and within 3-4 minutes of giving my attention over there, I realized that now it's diminishing. So that was surprising for me.
So your body wanted your attention.
Yeah.
And it was giving you a call for attention through some sensation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think these are very helpful to us if you can stand up.
Okay. Why is that?
Because we cannot see your face.
You can come here.
The people sitting in the back
She's comfortable sitting.
Yeah, I can pull my chair further forward. Actually, I want this to be conversational. I don't want to be talking at you guys. That's why I'm seated.
This is better, yeah. I can see now.
Okay. Any other requests? I want all of you to be comfortable as well. Okay. So, who else could interpret their emotional state?
I'm since Reiki master and healer. Whenever I do meditate in Reiki, I do get a state of peace. As soon as I started this meditation, I was in that state.
Okay.
I don't feel anything, just blank space and peace.
Okay. Did anyone experience any emotions during this meditation?
When a person,
Yes.
Okay. Yes. No.
when a person goes in meditative states, he observes his inner self.
Okay.
So this is a very good experience.
Okay.
Sukun tha.
Why? I felt is a complete body relaxation and peace of mind. When I was following the suggestions, then I started feeling that I am getting energy from the heart. And thereafter I started another thing in my mind. That was maybe quite different from that. I started Allah on that side. And that gives me the complete relaxation, and I was feeling I am in some other world. A little bit was disturbance was there, somebody was talking and this and that. But I started to give suggestion to my body from the brain. And I felt it is only the state of brain and brain and brain.
Okay. Do you all think that peace is an emotion? Being calm and peaceful, is that an emotion?
Yes.
I think
Yeah?
it was an emotionless state.
Yeah.
There was no emotion at all.
Yeah.
Neutral state.
I agree. I also believe that peaceful or relaxation is a lack of emotion. So why is it that most of us do not have any emotions right now in this room?
Let me answer. There's so many thoughts come to me during meditation because I'm regular meditator since 1985. PM is the program I was doing. So, but thing is that when this thing exhale the breath, then all the karmas and all the negativities goes out. This is the main thing. And similarly, everything comes. We should not disturb the thoughts, but automatically the negative thoughts go out.
I would say that all of you are very emotionally healthy people. Because see, when you're a healthy person, you need a stimulus from the environment. You need some event to occur in response to which you have an emotional response. And then after some time it goes away. That's what emotionally healthy people are like. But when you're emotionally unhealthy, what happens is that sometimes those emotions remain for a very long period of time, or they go sporadic, up and down, or some event happens and you have no emotional response to it. So these are signs of being emotionally unhealthy. Do you know what makes somebody emotionally healthy and what makes someone emotionally unhealthy? Why is this room of people emotionally healthy? You guys have no stimulus right now. You're just in a state of relaxation. You were meditating, and therefore you had no emotions show up, right? So why are you all emotionally healthy people? What do you do differently than other people?
Is it because
I think
is it because we have learned to manage our emotions?
Perhaps. Perhaps you've learned to manage your emotions. Okay, what else could it be?
Most of us meditate.
Most of
I
you
can't say
meditate.
all, but yeah, most.
Okay.
I think because we are more aware than a common man, because we are associated with the mind sciences courses and lot of meditations and yoga and sort of thing. So we are in a process of doing those practices. So it helps us to make us psychologically,